Y'all make some noise for the speakers so far this weekend. They've done a great job. My team up here. They've done a great job. Congratulations to yourself for making some time, guys. This week you can get educated on how to grow your business, right? So excited to be here. Y'all look good. Y'all look real good. What? You look good, baby. You look real good. What's up, Sugar Plum? What's up, baby? That's my wife. I'm talking to my wife. Y'all look real. Y'all look so good. We look alike, don't we? Where's Bruno? Where's Bruno? What's up, twin? Bruno, what's up, baby? Look. Time out. Bruno, you gotta go get your people. I think she was in your group. Yesterday, I'm walking in the hallway. This young lady's like, what's up, Bruno? What? I think she's in your team. I mean, that's the fastest people I've ever jumped. Let's have some fun, y'all. I'm a personal trainer. I'm in a personal training company, weapons training company. Between that and this business, the last 3 years I've been full-time. There's no amount of money anyone can pay me to ever go back. Let's rock and roll. Let's talk about building business on the go as you are in your everyday life, right? Our reading today comes from the book of Do Work, chapter 3, verse 7. Life is tough, therefore, pray hard, work hard, have fun, repeat. Dancing honey badger. I give a crap about y'all. So here's the thing, guys. No matter what, if you like networking events, you build on social media, you build in your everyday life, whatever you choose is fine, right? We're using the evaluation approach that JR and Lauren and Mark and the team want us to use, right? But we have to realize that there's 5 types of people you can't help, according to Dr. Darius Daniels. Y'all want to know the 5 types you can't help? There are 5 types of people you can't help. So give yourself some grace and mercy, because you can't help people that don't think they need help. You cannot help people those who know they need help but they don't want it. Those who know they need help but they don't want it yet. Timing is everything. I think this 4th one is the hardest. Those who know they need help but they don't want it from you. I had people in my own team say they didn't want to. I'm like, you don't want to work with me? That one's tough for me. The 5th one, those who aren't willing to do what it takes to get what they need. You can't help these 5 people. So no matter what your approach is in the evaluation, networking events, building in your everyday life, social media, give them grace, give them mercy. The branding is strong. I am big on branding. Shout out to Jack Beck. Jack, where's Jack? Jack who does my shirts, these Phoenix shirts, my fast track team in the business. Jack did my Braveheart training shirts for me as well. The branding is strong, guys, and this is my point. Be proud of your brand. Wherever you go. In our apartment community in downtown Hamilton, we have like 2,400 people, across like 7 or 8 different buildings. Everybody knows I'm a trainer. I don't wear Nike, I don't wear Gucci, I wear a jersey, I wear this or I wear this. That's it. I was in the airport in Miami this past March, and on the back it says, Coach Nick. Some dude just shouts out, Coach Nick. I'm like, who in the world? I had no idea who he was. And by the way, you're all coaches. You're not a trainer, that's fine. We coach and show people how to save and make money shopping online, right? You're all coaches. Every single one of you should have a coach on the back of the jersey. Get people curious, right? So people ask questions. My branding is important to me. This heart surrounded by 2 swords. You will fight for what you love. That's what I preach and coach to everyone. The affectionately dubbed Braveheart Bushido, right? My 10 principles. Spent like 6 months writing this out. And this is how I live my life. And I share this in every fitness consult, every business consult. People know what I stand for. You will stand for something or you'll fall for anything. So stand for something. The funny story is, and this is probably the most extreme example of building business in your everyday life, is I met my wife's little sister first. So some of you know this story. So this is back in 2014. Little sister was pouring coffee at a Starbucks. Makeup was immaculate. I'm always networking, right? Fellas, let's be appropriate when you're networking with ladies, right? And same thing for the ladies. Look, we're done. We don't get it sometimes. Have some grace with us. So we exchange info, but I let her know from the get-go, like, hey, this is business. I'm not trying to get your number for that. When we meet, please bring mom or dad to the meeting. Little sister brought her dad to the meeting. Every meeting starts with, tell me more about yourself. This is my brand. This is Braveheart. Took an hour and a half to get through the business plan. Another 90 minutes, he's like, you want to meet my older daughter? I'm like, what? He's like, I had a rap career for a little bit, still love music. He's like, you want some piano lessons? I'm like, what? She teaches piano as well. She's on sabbatical right now. But guys, build in your everyday life. Look at what that got me. We have to open our mouth when we build our business. If you don't open your mouth, nothing happens, right? Again, the same thing, the Phoenix is the same thing that the Braveheart is. The branding is strong, guys. Be proud of your brand. This is what happens when you don't open your mouth. Any of y'all got friends out there that are just like too happy? Like a little, like awkwardly happy, like show me rage, because you look very happy, sir. You're freaking me out. That was this guy. I call this Mission Mikey, and this is what happens when you don't open your mouth. I worked in my last corporate gig back in 2020, worked for a really big payroll company, and I was comfortably miserable just sitting there making sales calls. And my buddy, unfortunately, at like 5'7", he was approaching 400 pounds. And I didn't say anything, because I was comfortably miserable just making sales calls. Unfortunately, he passed away December 2020, the week of Christmas. I could have said, hey, here's your nutrition plan. Here's your workout plan. Check in with me. I didn't say anything. And I do feel guilt. People tell me you can't feel, I do feel guilt. Because I should have said something. And I feel like sometimes we can feel like we're burdening people when we ask them to evaluate our business, and we're not. To the right person, guys, you're giving them a blessing. They might not realize it yet, but you gotta open your mouth. Another friend of mine, and this is what gave me this mission statement, at her job, she was sexually assaulted. It's like a home health care job, so there were no cameras. The detective working the case dropped the ball. And she's sitting down telling me this, and I'm like, oh my, I've never experienced this, but I looked her in the eyes, and I'm like, I'm your coach, and you will see me 3 times a week. Let's go. The gym doesn't fix everything, but we're gonna start here. And I decided there, this totally changed the trajectory of like, I will never stop training, I will never stop building this business because of these 2 encounters. And it gave me this mission statement to encourage and empower individuals to rise from their ashes, to show and teach people how to face their fears, be brave, the best versions of themselves, and to train people how to defend themselves spiritually, mentally, physically, and financially. For me, it's all self-defense. You're in a relationship, that's self-defense. You gotta work at that. And we gotta understand that we gotta meet people where they're at. Sometimes they're not ready for the financial self-defense in business yet, right? They need us here, they need us here. So let's meet people where they're at. We're really gonna keep it moving. I take my training super serious, and I go for experiences. So when I build business in my everyday life, I go for experiences. I don't love networking events. I will go to them if I have a partner that wants to. I prefer experiences. So the top left picture there, I was part of the first civilian group that was ever allowed to attend one of my instructor's trainings. That was a 5-day, 10-hour-day edged weapons knife training. Certified civilian instructor in that, his pistol and carbine training. Point is, I have access to these people that I otherwise would not. I'm on a private military base. I can't even tell you where we are. I can't share on social media where I am. That's how I build my business, by chasing these experiences and meeting new people. But again, you can't be afraid to open your mouth. You have the evolution of us. I don't know if this would have happened if I didn't open my mouth. Dating, married, and building business together. So open your mouth. You never know what'll happen. Be professional, be proud. I have business cards, I pass them out, but people lose them. So send them a text, connect on social media, right? I sent this, I met this 20-something photographer. I love the 20-somethings. But I'm like, hey man, you got a business card? He laughed at me. He's like, no. So we connect on social media, right? But use this line, hey, I don't know about you. If I don't schedule something right away, it might go in one ear, out the other ear. I'd love to set up a quick 5-minute phone call with you. I know what something, Don, Mark, Nick put guns in his presentation. Where's my buddy Chris? My buddy Chris has never shot a gun before in his life. We chase these new experiences. Oh, where's the sound? Where's the sound? Oh, the sound's so much better. We chase these new experiences. Where's the sound? Oh, gosh. Where's my buddy Justin? We chase these new experiences and we meet new people. I think everybody should know how to defend themselves. You never know what's going to happen, right, Penny? I know Penny. We got blades, y'all. Don't mess with Penny. Penny will cut you. Woo! We chase these new experiences. Oh, there's some sound. I can't even tell you where I am at this training, but I don't have access to these kind of people unless I step outside of my comfort zone. I train with active duty special forces, and I'm going to talk to these people about business. More empathy, more empathy, more empathy. Play this really quick. This guy plays baseball. His coach asked me to spend a special training session with him. I gave him like an hour and a half, 2 hours in the gym. Got him some samples there. We'll go like this.
Ohana?
Ohana. Woo. Is this the updated presentation? I got the next video? Yes. Update.
What's up, Market America and Shopcom family? My name is Sean Saviano, and I had the chance to work with Nick about a year ago, and since then, I was able to sign to a professional baseball team up in Saranac, New York. I just wanted to hop on here and say thank you, Nick. I appreciate you. And Ohana Rudy. And you have to go on that. Thank you for everything.
So here's the point to that. That happened because his coach, I bumped into the elevator at our apartment building. It was 2 p.m. in the afternoon, and the guy's drinking a beer. I'm like, oh crap, what's going on here? And he's despondent. His coach was despondent. And we just got to remember to have more empathy. And I just looked at him, and I'm like, bro, are you okay? Like, what's going on? His dad had died, and his fiance has cancer. So I gave him my card, we texted right away. I'm like, brother, you got 4 free training sessions? Reach out to me, let me know. 2 weeks later, we set up the time with Sean, like a week or a week and a half later, we actually did go through the business plan. And he has interest, of course, we just gotta follow up. So environment to your advantage is really keep it moving, guys. Again, I'm in the gym, I talk with people, but you're at work or you're at church or you're wherever you are, talk to people. It doesn't take anything to break your phone out, register someone as a customer, put recommendations in their cart, right? And say, hey, if you order by the end of this Friday, I'll give you 5% off or something like that. But I will text also. So I reached out, this was just on Thursday, I reached out to a really good customer. I said, hey, look, I'm speaking at our regional conference. I really appreciate you. There's a little coupon code if you order by this Friday, $443 order, okay? But if you don't open your mouth, nothing will happen. So build on the go and have fun with it. Let's really keep it moving. In a world full of distractions, focus is a superpower, okay? You have to focus. And there are days where honestly, I don't want to people. I can't talk to people. I'm overwhelmed myself in the gym dealing with people's stuff, and I will lock myself in my man cave. And for an hour and a half, 2 hours, I'm literally just sitting there just talking to people on social media. I don't scroll and waste time. And if you're not a digital creator, that's fine. I took this post due to personal reasons. I'm gonna need to see some dog pics. Okay, that was like a share. I didn't even come with it myself. I had some comments down there, but it was like over 100 some people started commenting. One of my friends, Robin from high school here, and I just sat there for 2 hours just talking to people. What are we doing? We're building a names list, right? Take a picture of this if you want to, because I don't have time to go through all of this. But I sent out simple method. I've been working on this, by the way, for a week, like 8 days now. I'm not done reaching out to everyone to set up web portal tours, to show them Chewy, and to show them obviously our pet health products, right? But I'm building business in my everyday life. That's the theme of what we're doing. So don't waste time on social media. Let's rock it. Had the web portal store, set her up as a customer, put the recommendations in her cart, boom, she's gonna check out. Build on the go, we're almost there. Shout out to my partner, Kate. Kate, I know you're watching. Guys, pray for Kate. She's supposed to be down here. Unfortunately, her father had a heart attack last week, so please pray for her father and for her family. We were up in New York. Shannon Goodberry, we were up in your neck of the woods there. I photobombed your picture that you shared earlier. Justin, with my man Justin, owns a construction company, building on the go, talking to all his clients, getting names, setting up plan showings. Shout out to my man Chris. Y'all didn't know you were going to be in my presentation. Stand up, Chris. Stand up. Say hi to the crowd. Guys, this is the most introverted person I have ever met in my life. Like, he don't talk to nobody. But over the course of the last year, partnering with us, he stepped outside his comfort zone. Stepped outside his comfort zone. My man went to a speed dating event. Look, he's so bashful. He's like, no, I didn't. Yeah, you did. He got a date. He got a date. I got 60 seconds. He did a stand-up comedy show. He's like, Nick, I can't talk to anyone. He did his first stand-up comedy show like a couple weeks ago. Killed it. His first time. He was the best person there. We gotta go. My wife, ain't she pretty? Look at her service dog. Partially raised by cats. What's she up on the couch for? Brittany's always building on the go, right? So, look, we're in our courtyard, in our apartment community, wherever you are. She's always meeting new dog parents, as we say. This cute little 2-month-old corgi. And she's talking to the owners, and I get this text message. Hey, Nick, I heard through the grapevine that you're a personal trainer. Look. And so I set up fitness consults, and everyone I train gets on daily essentials, Core 3 Health. They go through the detox, right? Like, again, if you're not a trainer, that's fine. Some of you have better fitness followings than I do. You don't need to be a personal trainer. And if you're not where you are, where you want to be yet, that's fine. People respect you being on the journey, right? So you don't need to be at your pinnacle just yet. Really got to roll here. Jimmy's going to come out. Eyes on Jimmy Dwyer. First off, ain't going to be no giggles this year, Jimmy Dwyer. Right? So eyes on Jimmy Dwyer. He's going to yank me off here in a second. Social media is your digital resume. So here's my point, guys, as I wrap up. Please remember, no matter what we do, whether you're building at a networking event or through social media or on the go, are people going to stalk us? Yes or yes? Can we please be careful on what we share? Now, don't, y'all, some of y'all ready to tar and feather me. I'm not here to tell you what to share. However, we are ice skating uphill if we don't share the right information on social media, okay? I like to stay safe. I like to make people laugh. Food pics, animal, that's gonna be my next rap album with cats there on a leash. I can't make this up, so okay, this partner, she's not in my group, she's in our greater organization, but she's not in my team because we would have had a conversation. We have 22 mutual friends. You recognize any people on that list there? We have 22 mutual friends. Okay, she put a very nice post out. We're all the same animal. Racism is stupid, and it is. The next post, I had to take down. I had to, no lie, Don, where you at? I called Don, and I'm like, bro, I really want to put this slide in there. He's like, dude, you gotta take that out. So I put this one in there instead. She shared something so asinine, is the word, that I couldn't even believe that our partners are all connected and seeing this. It was embarrassing. If you really want to see it, find me there and I'll show you. I was like, oh my gosh. Anyway, look at this diverse group. Look at this diverse group, right? Y'all are beautiful. So don't do all the work and then make it more difficult for ourselves, right? And as we wrap up here, thank you, Carlos. You're beautiful, brother. How's your Achilles? Man, Chevy, Carlos, I busted mine in 2020. What are we doing? Oh my gosh. Y'all are beautiful. What's going on? I had to put this in there just to make y'all laugh. Y'all make some noise for Don. Make some noise for him. Your why's gotta be greater than, oh God. Your why's gotta be greater than your fear. Your why's gotta be greater than your fear. Y'all make some noise for my wife, please, will you? Right, the last 2 years, see, if I couldn't hurt him, he couldn't get me off. The last 2 years have been ridiculous. And a Prius is not my dream car, unless it has a Gatling gun on top. Your why's gotta be greater than your fear, or we won't talk to anyone, and you'll miss opportunities, right? So, emotional response, 2 more slides, Jane. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Look, I get it, we're gonna have bad days. I have bad days, I really do. I'm not perfect, we're not perfect.
I'm having one right now.
Oh my gosh, bro. I still gotta do a quick selfie too before I get off the stage. Have this response when you have a bad day. Frankie Shamrock. I don't care anymore. I know I'm gonna have a bad day. I know I'm gonna finish what we started. We are the second wave of unfranchised owners. Finish what we, thank you to the first wave. Guys, we are the second wave of unfranchised owners. And shout out to Michelle Tobias and Grady McFarland. Where y'all at? We got Penny Lafferty coming in this Wednesday. Guys, if the Allentown UBT can do anything for you, please let us know. That's my time. Thank you so much. God bless you.
Oh no, that's not your time. Your time was 5 minutes ago. Give a big round of applause, Nick Friday.
I love you too, Jimmy Dwyer. I love you. See you, brother.
All right. Listen, I love that energy. It's phenomenal, right? By the way, if he's your personal trainer, he runs along like that. That's free training, so that works great for you too. So keep that in mind. Hey, our next speaker is going to come up here and talk to you about what might be the most integral part of the Basic Five, and it's one that often gets either overlooked or expedited through during a Basic Five training. That's the ABC pattern. And the genius that was JR that had the open GMTSS meeting system, but then also was able to figure out a way to make sure that you could build from A to B to C in different legs at the same time, in essence, leverage yourself so that you could get to where you wanted to be with the help of rising tide lifts all ships would be the way to do that. I can't think of a better person. This is actually his favorite part of the Basic Five. And Andy has been a stalwart, the stone, the foundation that you can build your business on in the Maryland, Eastern Shore area. Andy partnered with the business 2 months before I did, September of 1995, and has been absolutely a stalwart when it comes to being available for people to build a business. He's a no-nonsense guy, saves a ton of money by cutting his own hair. Please give a huge warm welcome to director Andy Woods!